today, anyways.
I like the good mic. I prefer to see your beautiful face, but the good mic is good enough for me.
Yeah, well, you can hear my beautiful voice, and just look at this beautiful anime picture of me. We're gonna focus on
It's
Marsii more today, anyways.
well, we got a couple things to talk about before we jump into everything with Repzilla. We have the whole Primate Google Doc about him. We have Marsii here to help us through some of it, and I really wanted to interview Marsii, figure out how this entire thing started with this. I'm going to try to be nice tonight and not say anything
You're always nice.
derogatory. I'm going to try not to say anything derogatory. So we're gonna use we're gonna use polite language. We're gonna be nice and kind to everybody tonight. But before we begin, there's a tweet I saw today about you, Steve,
Oh,
and
are you
Lucky
talking
Phil.
about our yeah, my favorite person ever?
What was that about?
Apparently, I'm sending people to his dorm room. Me and Phil. You know, we have an army of people in America.
Yeah. Which I was surprised by because I was like, you're Canadian, dude. The fuck are you
Yeah.
doing? Where's this fucking army coming from? Uh,
Well, and I don't know even exactly where he lives. I don't know much about Slug as much as he likes to think I do.
okay, I gotta show the class what we're talking about. I'm sorry, this is just too funny. So this is from Kevin the Slug, so Angry Slug's Twitter account. Is this a new Twitter account?
Oh yeah, yeah. He
Yeah.
made a new one.
Did his old one get nuked?
I think it just got on like a lock for 12 hours, like how we do sometimes when people get angry at us.
I had been on my best behavior. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
I haven't had one since Ross days.
Here I am. Steve sent his goons.
Yeah,
Yes, he
all my
did.
goons.
Yes, he did. He sent his goons. Okay. Well, let's read this. Thanks at Steve Delive at Lucky Phil. I'm heading to my uni right now to handle this shit. Fuck both of you, doxing bastards. Okay. There's such a thing as like doing way too fucking much. And hey, someone is knocking at the door of the dorm. They keep saying they were sent here by people named Steve Delive and Lucky Phil. WTF is going on? Do not
They
open the
spelled
door.
our names
Call-
perfect,
I know, right? Right? He didn't even put a space between Lucky Phil, right?
but put a space between my name. Even though like,
I
what's a Delive, right? But a Lucky Phil, like we gotta not put space between that.
that was like what the fuck, man? At least spell one of the names wrong. At least spell one of the names wrong. At least put a space between Lucky Phil, which any person with common sense would have done. At
Anyone
least
who
do
speaks
that
the
much,
English language, yeah.
right? Fucking slug over here though. Do not open the door. Call the police immediately and grab the knife from my drawer.
There's a special knife meant just for intruders that Slug leaves in a special drawer. That's how he knows the knife out of the drawer.
I am just blown away by how stupid this man is.
Did you see or Aura's tweet? His
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did.
I
Okay,
love that one.
let me switch over to Aura's tweet. Hold on, because Aura had an even better one. Da, 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 da. Actually, Aura had a great idea too, and I'm gonna do it. What
Aura is
it?
full of great ideas.
Aura has the best ideas. Who's,
Hello.
Hello, Marsii. How you doing? We're catching up on stuff from today. There's been a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm alright. Sorry, I'm having some internet issues.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, you're good.
Yes,
God,
Vic, I
can't.
do sound different. This is what the sound of monetization gets you.
Arrogant bastard, arrogant bastard. I can't find Aura's tweet.
Let me
I'm looking
see
for it.
if I can get it. I know
Oh,
I
here it
like
is.
I took a. Oh, okay.
I'll. Yeah.
And I have it. Here we go.
I feel like I might restart my connection.
Oh yeah, do your
That's
thing.
okay.
Do your thing. We're talking about some other stuff anyways right now. So restart your connection. I'll add you back in when you're ready. Okay, so Aura sent this tweet out. Someone is knocking on the door to the bathroom. They said they are Lucky Phil, Crow, and Steve's alive. Beware, home skillet. Put a toaster next to the bathtub. Call Netflix and cancel my subscription. I'm ordering DoorDash.
I love how it's 3 hours later too. I don't know if like Slugs was that much of a time difference, but I just love that.
Oh, you know what? Let's check. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. What am I doing? I didn't even think about that.
I wonder what. Imagine Slug driving at top speed over to the university for something that doesn't exist.
There's no timestamp. There's no timestamp on Slug.
Ah,
There's none. What is this shit?
I
What is
don't
this
know.
shit? I'm calling shenanigans. I'm starting to think that Slug made that up. I'm starting to think
No,
maybe
you
made that
you
up.
don't think he'd do something like that?
I didn't at first, but now I do.
Because there's no
Oh.
timestamp. He won't show the person's like first name either.
No. So I mean, we do know Slug has a singular friend. So.
Would your first instinct to be immediately message Slug, or would it to be like, he's not here, man? What dorm are you even knocking on? Like, yeah, like.
I will just give Slug some credit for not showing the phone number, since the guy's such a fucking idiot. You think that he would? All right, but I had to highlight
Well,
this.
because it's his parents' phone number probably, and he's texting himself.
Oh my god, or it's like a Google number or something. But he's either texting himself or he's texting Emion. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. They're at the hip.
Kai says he thinks that it's made up too. I don't know. Would your instinct be to immediately message Slug though, or would be to answer and be like, "He's not here, man. What dorm were they even knocking on?"
Yeah, that's the one I was reading before. Yeah, it's just like, but for real, like, why would your first instinct be to message Slug? Who the hell?
Why does
are
he
these
have an
people?
intruder knife in his dorm? That's the important thing. Why does he have an intruder knife in his college dorm?
Because it's probably marked not to be used for intruders,
I'm
even though
just
it's
saying.
definitely used for them.
I'm just saying. You know, people know, like, okay. Because someone's going to see. Crow's putting a spotlight and threatening. Okay. Let me just be very clear. You're not allowed to have fucking weapons in a college dorm, right? You're not allowed to just carry a fucking knife in a college dorm. And someone like Slug, especially, I feel like would be a very big danger if he was carrying around a fucking knife, right?
Well, he's not at the dorm. He just leaves knives there in drawers for his fellow people to use in the event that me and Phil send people after him.
I am just saying, for someone who has put his college information where he works, right? Where he has put this out there, and everybody knows his name because he also put that out there, and it's on his fucking LinkedIn because the guy's a fucking dumbass. He should probably not be telling people that he keeps weapons like a knife at a college where he works. Just saying, right? I'm not. Yeah, product placement. Thank you. Fucking
Yeah, got
fucking
that
Rev
bang
got it.
energy.
Mhm.
One day I'll get to try some of that shit.
Yeah, fuck G Fuel. I'm just saying.
They need to sponsor you.
Okay. Okay, we're done talking about the dumbass. Don't worry, Kurogani.
That was just the intro. That's just filler.
That's just the intro. Now, there is a little bit more filler, though. And this is kind of important to me. Because when I first started doing YouTube, we talked about a situation involving a man named Vic Mignogna, right? And there was this whole movement against Vic. They called him a predator. They called him a bunch of fucking shit. There was never any evidence, never any proof of anything. And there was many people who were saying, like, it didn't fucking happen. And many of the conventions where they claimed this stuff was going on said it never fucking happened. And if it did, we would have never had him on as guest. Again, he's been here multiple times. We've never had complaints about the guy. But a lot of the dudes who came out against Vic Mignogna turned out to be very, very, very shady, or have done like very, very, very shady things before. Not to name names, but in one case, one of the men recorded himself in a sound studio. He's a voice actor, right? And recorded himself as one of the characters being raped by several of the other characters that he voice acts as. That was one.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. That is a good question. I don't know. One of the other individuals who also called Vic a bunch of shit there's a video of him using the women's restroom, taking out his phone and filming himself in the women's restroom, which is also kind of, weird.
Was he pulling a Joey Salads? Was he trying to do a social experiment?
I think so. I think it was a social experiment. I think so. Another one of the individuals, as I have been told by some people that have worked at conventions with this man, would try to hook up with the girls that were like their attendant, right? Like they'd have like somebody at the convention there that was kind of like their handler, right? And he would get very pissed off when they wouldn't want to sleep with him. I'm not talking about like not give him attention. I mean, he'd actively try to fuck them, and they wouldn't want to give him attention, so he'd complain about them. These are just three of the men who came out against Vic Mignogna, right? Well, we have another one. Emmett Initiative. Many of the Kickback people who watch the channel, many of the Kickback people who don't watch the channel know who Emmett is. He was a hero of theirs. Oh, I forgot about Shane. Yeah, Shane married his like. I'm not even gonna go into Shane. Shane's a mess. That would take too long. Anyways, a lot of the Vic Mignogna supporters, a lot of the people where I stand with Vic who still watch the channel to this day, are very familiar with who Emmett Initiative is, right? Or Emmett Plant. Emmett's a piece of shit. Emmett's always been a piece of shit. Emmett is a very judgmental piece of shit. Yeah, you got 224 Vic. You're missing. You missed one of the names though, and I can't say it because the person who told me it said not to mention it because apparently he still goes to conventions where they work at. So, but I had to bring it up.
Who can't you mention? What? I guess you can't mention it, but
I can't. But they were like, it's a real problem, and people don't like working with this dude.
But he could be getting Vic Mignogna. You never know.
Well, maybe. I'm just saying that he's one of the people who came out against Vic Mignogna. And over here we have this next issue with Emmett Plant. So Emmett Plant, or Emmett Initiative, right, was a big time Kick Vic person. Like, he would jump down everyone's throat to talk about what an awful person Vic Mignogna was, how he was a pervert, all this stuff, right? But as you can see here, all right, well, I guess Emmett Plant turned out to be a sex pest, so that's unfortunate, right? And mind you, do we have any proof of this? No. Do we have any evidence? No. What we
sex
do have,
pest, eh?
sex pest, yes. What we do have is this. Also, I know he's pretty and has the potential to be petty. Emmett is not pretty at all. Also, I know he's petty and has the potential to be litigious. So let me just say that I saw what went down in the Discord before he nuked it. And IMO, that is sex pest shit. He had been joking and making someone uncomfortable, and then quadrupled down, and he got called out on it. A lot of us joke around and flirt with each other on the Discord, but it started to become clearer and clearer that he wasn't joking, was amping up his harassment, and when he was called on it today, tripled down on it. And he used to make such jokes at me, and I did think it was all in good fun at first. I noticed he'd long since stopped doing this to me, and I'm guessing that's because he knew that I wouldn't be a safe target, because I have no qualms about doing something like this thread. So, I am torn here, because a part of me thinks I need evidence. Another part of me thinks that I should play by Emmett's rules and believe the women that are accusing him of being a sexual pest, especially when he nukes his fucking Discord after being called out on it. I don't know. I don't know. I
And
don't
that's
know.
why I'll never nuke my Discord, Crow. It's gonna be there until Discord takes it down.
All I can say is the
Hi,
majority.
sorry.
Oh, you're fine, buddy. You're fine. All I can say is the majority of the men that sided with the Kick Vic movement, the overwhelming majority of the men in the anime industry and everything who are the most vocal, have all had a lot of shit come out about them. I'm just saying, it seems to be a thing. It's almost like a stereotype at this point. If you're a well-known voice actor, slightly well-known voice actor, and you came out against Vic Mignogna, that you're more than likely a sexual deviant. So, that's it.
Or
That's
at
all I
least
to
have
say.
some allegations against you.
Several allegations. Several allegations. Several, not just one. Several.
Not just a few, just, several.
Yeah.
I know absolutely nothing about any of this.
I know, buddy. I that's why I wanted to address it at the start of the stream.
Yeah,
that way
that's
we can
fine.
move on. That way we can move on. But I got asked to cover this by a couple people, including Kai.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. But we do have a guest tonight, and this is about Marsii. Marsii, how you doing, buddy?
I am not too bad. I just want to quickly clarify that the reason why I kept dropping in and out was because I was on my internet, but now I'm on my hotspot on my phone, and I think the reason, honestly, is that your video is streaming in too high a quality for my internet to handle.
Oh no.
We're high quality. Yes. Unfortunately, that's not too good for you, buddy.
Nah,
well, we
I
will.
live in the country.
You do. So you actually had to set your time zone for this stream, and without doxing, right? Without doxing yourself like a certain angry wimpy worm would do. What country are you in?
Well, people know that I live in South Australia. That's a given.
Okay. I wanted to just if
No.
it was
No, you're fine. Better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah. Now, actually, and he's not watching tonight, but we occasionally have someone called Zio Returns,
Okay.
who's Australian, and he knows that I love to rip on Australia.
Australia's
What
dope.
for?
What do you rip on Australia for?
The culture and
culture.
the oversized animals and the bugs. And
I
the
don't like the
fact that
bugs.
it's simultaneously a continent and a country. Like what? You guys so fucking full of yourselves? You got to be a continent and a country, right? We're the United
Yeah.
States of fucking America. We didn't take over the entire continent. We don't call
You
ourselves
might.
the American continent. We don't do that shit. But fucking Australia down there thinking they're better than everybody else. God damn Australians. Anyways, let's.
You can come take over Canada anytime. I would love to be just a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, but the thing is, then we would have to actually own Canada, and I don't think any of us wants that either.
We got some water.
In South America.
Well, actually, you know what? I'd rather have South America than Canada. Better food.
Yeah, I would too.
Better food. Better food. We're also an island.
They're everything.
They're everything, and it's so annoying. Pretentious pricks. Okay, but seriously. Australia's actually pretty cool. One day I do want to visit it. Right before America nukes it into the fucking ground.
Oh my
Anyways.
goodness.
No.
What about New Zealand?
New Zealand's all right. See, New
What?
Zealand
It's like the same thing almost.
is New Zealand calling itself a continent?
Probably. What continent is New Zealand on?
Not.
Isn't it its own island thing?
It's its own
Yeah.
island thing, but it's
So
not a
it-
continent.
So it's part of Oceania.
See,
Okay. So it's not a
Oceania's not
continent.
even a continent.
No,
Uh-huh.
it's a collective. It's like Australia, New Zealand, and I feel like it's some Asian countries potentially, maybe like Papua New Guinea, if that's technically Asian. I don't know.
You guys hate anime?
They do.
I quite enjoy anime. It's just so expensive to buy on DVD.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, whoa, whoa!
they're
What do you
trying to
mean
like
DVD?
make it for
What do
the
you mean
elite.
DVD? Hold on. What do you mean
Crow's
DVD?
gonna teach you how to pirate stuff.
I'm not gonna teach it. First off, don't ever say that on a fucking live stream, Steve. Don't
Hey.
ever say that I'm gonna pirate anime on a live stream. You can get me in serious trouble. But no,
I'm just making accusations. False accusations, no evidence.
false accusations. That's your thing. But Marsii, honestly, why don't you try like Verve, vrv.co?
Well, I mean, we have a thing called Anime Lab, which is like $8 a month.
Okay, but you could also get Verve, and then you have access to all the anime and all the classic Nickelodeon shows.
Okay,
I'll
I'll keep in mind. I mean, considering my internet couldn't handle your video, I don't know how I'll go, but
whoa, hold on.
Can't handle the Crow's a Judgment stream. Oh no.
Did Australia ban hentai? Is that serious?
I heard about that, but I don't watch it, so it doesn't bother me.
But that's a thing. They actually banned it.
I saw the Anime Man made a video about it. He's an Australian anime YouTuber, but
they might be coming after him.
I think he lives in Japan now.
Good for him, smart man. Or Crow can send shit overseas. Mail and shipping exists. Don't tell him that. You know, actually, I realized
Burn some illegal DVDs. No,
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Okay, let's jump into tonight's topic, right?
Okay.
Marsii,
Yes.
when I first heard about you, somebody had notified me that you had done this interview with this girl.
Maeve, yes.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Maeve.
You did this interview with Maeve, and I want to talk to you about that. But see, then I found out that, and I don't know if this was before Maeve, but I think that it was like you were the first person that he had accused of being a stalker and doxing him, specifically referring to Repzilla. And there was actually a lot of interaction that's in this Google Drive document that shows that you two were in communication before and after he made these accusations about you.
Yes.
But can you first like run us through how you and Repzilla first came into actual contact with each other?
So, Poppy and Mars Argo videos, basically, I had started, I started YouTube in 2016, I think, on a channel that no longer exists because I uploaded like 30 videos and got really embarrassed about them and just deleted the channel. But, so I was watching a PewDiePie video and PewDiePie made a video about Poppy. And I was like, what's this? So I started watching that, and then I fell down the rabbit hole, came across Mars Argo, and I wanted to know more. And Repzilla was the only person really making videos about it. So I would comment on his videos, and he would like respond, and he commented on some of mine and basically told me to be careful because they were coming after him and they could come after me. And
what, like Poppy and Mars Argo could come after you?
It's more Titanic Sinclair, who was the director.
Oh, okay.
That screenshot is from after the allegations.
Well, one thing I did want to know is there's something here that says YouTuber who brought this to my attention. Is that referring to you or someone else?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Okay. Because it's not like there was, you showed up out of the... Okay. When someone uses the term stalking, right? Because stalking is a very serious allegation, right?
Yeah.
You didn't just pop up out of nowhere one day, show up outside of his home,
No.
Message him on a private email, call his number. It wasn't anything like that. Like
No.
you're saying, though, the two of you have collaborated in the sense that you both had talked about the same subjects. You had spoken with him. You were I hesitate to say this because I don't want to sound like I'm putting anything in your mouth. You were somewhat of a fan of Repzilla's at one point.
Yes, and
Okay.
and I mentioned on the RSN stream that I have socks of his that he released.
Oh, right.
Socks?
He
Yeah,
did a specially giveaway, right? It was like a limited
uh,
time thing.
it was actually selling them. I think that was
Okay.
like 12 or 18. I can grab them for you and turn on my camera if you want.
Oh yeah, sure. I'd like to see the special socks.
I
The
think
the
I think he
limited
actually
edition.
sells them on his store now, but they they were special.
Mhm. Now,
So when he was warning you that they might be coming after you, do you think he was doing that like to actually warn you? Do you think he was concerned, or do you think he wanted you to like stop making videos so he could just make the videos on them? He might have went away to get the
I
socks.
think I think I went to go get the socks. It's my fault. I told him I wanted to see them.
I want
Uh,
to see him too.
well, let me explain what I'm in right now. Okay,
Is this
this
Priminx?
this is the Primix Google doc,
I
right?
love this stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're aware that I made it with him?
Yes, yes. So Marsii actually collaborated with Primix to put this doc together. Okay.
That's this is a beautiful doc, Marcy. I seen this like back in May, I think, and I was like, this is some good shit. I never got through it all.
Yeah, I think you actually brought it up to me. Like this was around the time that Repzilla talked about you, right? With the whole Colton thing.
Yeah, he was making his little drive on me. It was cute. I was like, ah, Repzilla's cute. And then cause I wanted to see what else he'd been up to, see what dirt he had on him. And I was like, ooh, this is okay. So Repzilla's not the most reliable guy. I shouldn't be
Yeah.
too worried.
Well, and to be clear here, right? Repzilla's been called out on doing this same shit before, right? He got
Yeah.
called out for doing the shit to Marsii by Primig. Repzilla admitted what he did was wrong, but he goes on to do the same shit over and over and over again. Um, now, when it comes to Marsii, right? There are still people that think Marsii is a bad person based on the shit that Repzilla said, even after Repzilla's come out and had to. I don't even know if he really apologized. Did he ever apologize to you, Marsii?
Not personally, no.
No. Okay.
But uh, so he went on the Edwin live stream and did that. He released a video called regarding criticisms, but he did also release a 40-minute video saying that none of it was his fault.
Yeah.
Which, which which is unlisted with the like to dislike ratio hidden and comments turned off because it was so poorly received.
I mean, I believe that. I believe that. But actually, let me highlight this comment by Grim, right? Because Grim said Repzilla said Marsii found his personal Facebook. Supposedly, Marsii showed Repzilla Facebook to others when he was private about who he is. Then
Lovely.
that, huh?
It said lovely. It's just,
Yeah. Now that's not exactly true.
No.
Right? And I think it's best to clear the record. So, how did Repzilla's personal Facebook get out there to you specifically and to others, to my understanding, all at the same time?
Well, so I don't think I found it the way others did. I think you're referring to I think it was like in the description of videos or something.
Yeah, he linked it himself. Like you weren't
Okay.
digging
Yeah, yeah.
around on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, well,
Because this is important because he
Yeah,
makes
well-
it sound like you dug around, found his private Facebook, and got access to it, right? But that's
Well-
not really what happened.
no, except that wasn't how I found it. How I found it was I went to his Facebook fan page that he has, and he had accidentally posted as himself on there rather than posting to the page. So I clicked on that, messaged him, and said, "Hey, don't know if you know, but you accidentally posted as yourself." And I sent him a screenshot of it, and I'm pretty sure that those messages are out there.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
yeah, that's
And the
Yeah.
thing is, and if I'm because I believe Repzilla has said this himself in the video where he called you a stalker, was that he had added multiple people when
Yeah.
he had done that. It wasn't just you. Now he's
Yeah.
made it public since then, to my understanding, but multiple people got his Facebook based on that, right?
Yeah.
Now the other part of this is supposedly Marsii showed Repzilla Facebook, etc., to others when he was private about who he is. Then that is not the accusation. The accusation is that you showed his Facebook photo,
Just the
right?
photo, yeah.
Okay. And I want to, so accidentally he fucked up. Wait, and that's fair. That is fair. But I want to see if I can find it in here because I think it might be the copyright threats thing. Rep getting
What do you-
permission to use photo.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is right before you did your video because your video is what pissed him off, right? May I use some messages from this conversation for a potential
yeah.
video?
So I would like to clarify that these photos were given to me for a different video, but they were given to me nevertheless to use as a thumbnail.
Well, and also so this is the photo in question, right?
Yeah.
That photo, the one
You-
on Google?
You showed. Well, hold on. Stop. You showed him the thumbnail for your video, right? This
Well-
okay seems good to me.
Seems good to me. I
Yeah,
can't do
so-
the accent right now.
Yeah, so that was the Repzilla collaboration video, which I also made, which I didn't end up using that thumbnail for, but he sent me the photos for a thumbnail to use in a video about him. So I was like, well, you sent them to me, like they're, like,
He
I mean,
sent you multiple photos, actually.
yeah. So you can actually find that photo there, him holding his hair. It is on Instagram, and it was on Instagram before I made my video. So it was public.
Now there is, and I want to see if I can find it. There's a screenshot of him taking your video down on Instagram.
My post on Instagram, yes.
Sorry, yes, your post. Let me. I'm trying to remember which one, because dude, there's a lot of shit in here. Repzilla's done
There
a lot
is.
of shit. But yeah, he took down your Instagram post.
My Instagram post, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I was looking at it, and I'm like, I'm not sure why Instagram allowed that.
Well,
Because he's
you know.
Repzilla. He's got a high following, and he knows good from evil, obviously because of this Google Drive.
Well, before I get into this, right? Because guys, I don't want to jump around as much, but there's just so much in here. This is a fascinating Google Drive. Okay, false stalking accusations, right?
There's a lot more. There's a lot more than that. Like I have so many screenshots that I just need to go through.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but okay, so this is from Twitter, right?
Yeah.
He put, everyone knows that Marsii guy is the dude who stalked me and ended up getting his channel terminated for abusing the copyright system. It was a guy who doxed me and put me and my family in danger. You put his family in danger by showing the photo from Facebook that he gave to you to use for a thumbnail.
so
How did you
that
put his
wasn't-
family in danger?
that isn't where the family in danger thing comes from. The family in danger thing comes from him accusing me of sharing photos of his family.
Okay, did you share photos of his family?
No.
I was going to say, I don't think he ever did that. What the
No,
fuck?
I want to
even know what
clarify
that looks
everything
like.
for everybody.
No, for sure. It's just like, where does he get off saying that shit?
It was because I was like the only YouTuber on his friends list, and I had been making videos about him, so it made sense to him. But he had never seen it. He just went off word of mouth, and he did confirm that he had never seen it, and that he just went off what someone told him.
Yeah,
Did you have 8K subs at the time? Like he's saying, I'm so small, only 8K subs.
I was definitely there for his 10K celebration.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd like your channel though,
Did you ever have 8,000 subs? Because his response is he was a small channel, right?
Yeah.
I'm
His
guessing
response
like,
to any of this shit from the past is that he was a small channel, so he couldn't have known any better.
but he's always like bitching about other small channels, way smaller than he thinks small is, like coming at him. Like when I came at him at 600 subs.
He went after Colton's channel.
Yeah, another channel with 600
Yeah.
subs. Like what the hell, dude?
Low hanging fruit. They can't defend themselves, and his audience is gonna fucking mob them.
But this
Yeah.
Marsii guy, he doxed me when I only had 8,000 subs, guys. I was a small channel. Yeah, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But here's the thing, right? In over here, somebody had linked your video, and
Yeah.
his response was, "Those are lies." Okay, sorry. Those are lies because the guy stalked me. It's super well known. He keeps reaching out for collabs, and he recently got his channel terminated for abusing copyright laws. All facts backed up. Now,
So can I just clarify the whole channel being terminated thing?
yeah, please do.
So my main channel got terminated. This was in March, so this was the first time I got a copyright strike from Poppy, and I appealed it, and YouTube terminated my channel.
Oh shit!
I
They
got
can
it.
terminate your channel if you appeal something.
Well, yeah, I mean, it happened to me twice because a few months after that, I appealed another thing that Poppy took down, and my channel got terminated again. So,
Oh shit! I don't want to appeal
Poppy
anything now.
took down your channel, right?
yeah.
Okay. And he says that you abuse copyright. So when people talk to him, so when he brings you up, he says you got terminated for copyright, as if it had some. Because when you read it, I know that's not exactly what he's saying, right? I'm just saying the
Yeah.
implication is that he got taken down for abusing copyright with him or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not Poppy, but the people behind her. Still, it was over the Poppy thing. It had nothing to do with Repzilla. But like the fact that he tries to like throw that shit out there, I think is more because he got busted making threats of hitting you for fucking privacy violations and copyright strikes, saying that he was going to flag your videos because of the photo that he gave you to use because you didn't use it in the way that he wanted you to.
Yeah. I think I did mention this, that he did get one of my videos taken down for community guidelines.
For what, like harassment?
Yeah, something like that. It was called a lot can happen in a day, and it was a follow-up video to what had happened when I made Speaking of Repzilla. I think I've been awake for like 16 hours, and I just spoke about what happened and like clarified some things, made like a little bit of an apology about some things that I said in that video that maybe I shouldn't have or weren't right or whatever, and he went and got taken down. So
That's interesting.
It is. Honestly, this is totally unrelated. I'm sorry. There was something that got said right on Twitter yesterday in regards to another content creator, and I'm gonna have to do a video about it because, like clockwork, everything he said was gonna happen absolutely did happen. And
What?
some of you may know what I'm talking about. It's not related to this.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
you check check the Discord, sir.
Okay. I don't check anything ever
Yeah, well,
anymore. I'm turning into you, Crow. You taught me. You taught me to be this way.
first off, no, I didn't. But check Discord, and if you see the video in there, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'll have to do a follow up on this because shit. Anyways, I'm sorry.
no, you're fine.
I had to bring it up. Now he made threats to take down your videos. He did get one video taken down. This is a conversation between you and him. I don't have the date on it here, but it says, I have an email list of 1,000 or so people related to Poppy, Mars Argo stuff. So this is him talking about how he used his subscribers' emails to try to sell them shit.
Yeah, I think I spoke to him about it afterwards. I don't know if the conversation's there or not, but I think he said that he was thinking about doing it, but he didn't end up doing it.
Okay.
But still, I mean, the thought is still pretty messed up.
I was like, I mean, it sounds like some sort of fucking stupid shit that those like, um, I work with a lot of different companies, and one of those things that they like to do is collect email addresses for like, oh, we need to contact you for this sort of thing, and then they sell it out to marketers, and those marketers sell your emails to these major companies to push fucking products to you, right?
Yeah,
And nobody fucking likes it.
yeah.
Nobody fucking likes it. The fact that he had that same idea is more just a sign that he's kind of a piece of shit than anything else. I don't necessarily believe it's anything more amoral than that, unless of course the idiot did something really stupid, like had everybody on the same email chain where they could all see each other's emails. But he never did it.
No. So we did a Mars Argo quiz. I actually featured in that video, like via audio. And it was a quiz just based around Mars Argo. I didn't realize until later that he actually showed all the answers in the video, but the whole thing was that someone was gonna win something, and yeah, just all you needed to enter was your email address. And I found out that the emails were actually used, or he was like planning on using the emails, and that was the sole purpose of it. Which, if I'd known, I wouldn't have been all right with. But I didn't realize until like a day or two after.
So he wanted the emails to kind of like push email notifications on his channel and stuff to them, or
I believe so, but I don't think he did it. But yeah, that was the goal, it seems.
it's still weird to like have the end goal be to gather a bunch of emails. When like you said, like he had the answers in the video, so like he wasn't really doing it for the sake of the contest or to have someone win a prize.
Well, the thing about that is I may be wrong, so don't quote me on it, but if my memory serves me correct, no one ever won.
I mean, he should have at least had a fake winner, right?
Yeah, I don't recall there ever being a
Steve,
follow-up.
dude.
I mean, like if you're gonna be nefarious, at least be good at it. Come on.
Really?
Yeah,
That's your response to this. At least be good at being nefarious.
Yeah, well, yeah, well, it's kind of like him donating to animal shelters and stuff. I've never seen any of that. I mean, he could at least fake a receipt, surely.
Oh, you think? Yeah, he'd be showing it off if he actually did. I know he said that. He says he donates to animal shelters.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, look, I would really hope that he actually does donate to animal shelters.
Same.
Look, okay. There's no proof that he does. There's no proof that he doesn't. He says that he does. We know he's also a dishonest piece of shit. That does not necessarily mean that he's lying about the donations.
Yeah.
That'd be just something else.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so this is one of the messages between you and him, right? Remove the video. You got messages from my personal Facebook on there. People can find me that way. It's an image, no names. Exactly. Image is in privacy stance. The actual fuck is this, right?
What?
Remove the video. You got messages from my personal Facebook on there. People can find me that way. And he goes, it's an image, no names. And Repzilla doesn't deny that. He just goes, exactly. Image is in privacy stance. Like, the fuck? You just... I think it's funny because he just went on to say how you have fucking messages in there. Right? And you go, no, I don't. And he goes, exactly, but you have the image.
So he did the exact same thing to me in a previous video. So, and that's part of why I kind of thought it was okay, because he'd done it to me and I hadn't kicked up a fuss or anything, because I just thought that was kind of what you do, just kind of. Well, the main reason why I showed the photo was so that people can be like, oh, well, there's no proof it's from him,
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because if you just show an image, right?
Yeah.
Who cares about animals I donate to donating? Well, Grim, you are donating to a crow right now, so that is a donation to an animal. So
The
we got
best
And
you.
a good
animal.
one.
The best animal, yes. Thank you, Grim. Really do appreciate that. Don't read that. Too late. That's way too late. Sorry. Okay. So, but that makes sense, right? Because if you're going to show, hey, here's proof, right, that the two of us are talking. Because if you don't do that, people are going to say, that's not me. He can just say that's not me. That's not me. That's not me, right?
Yeah.
I take my dono back if to an animal. Grim, why don't you donate more? And I promise none of it will go to any animals.
It's just like a metaphoric animal. Crow is a metaphoric
No.
animal.
Shut up. You'll ruin the donation stream. Um, so I thought you wanted to use DMs to better the scenario. I trusted you. You took it as an opportunity to further your agenda. What was your agenda, Marsii? According to Repzilla, what was your agenda?
I guess throw him under the bus. I don't know. I'd never made a bad video about him before that, so I don't know.
So, I got to say what's pretty funny about this whole thing, and I'll just bring it up now. Okay, before we keep going, right now with the commentary community, they're jumping on this guy called Deaf Noodles. Now I don't know anything
Oh
about
yeah.
Deaf Noodles other than he comes across as like a Keemstar Light kind of channel, right? But it's not the type of content I'm interested in watching, so I'm not really watching it. Anyways, some small YouTuber, and I don't mean this disrespectfully. I think probably he has like more subs than I do. I just mean we're talking about someone in like the 1,000 subscriber area. He made a video criticizing Deaf Noodles. Somebody in the commentary community jumped on it. The guy was like made this hella snarky clapback on Twitter about it, right? And they're all jumping down the guy's throat, saying he can't handle criticism. Look at this guy. He comes out with a video saying all everybody in the commentary community likes to do this. They jump on a YouTuber, they all start doing videos and dragging them. And the thing I was bringing up was like after he said that, Bo Blacks immediately uploaded a video about the guy, like as of 2 hours ago. This whole thing just went down yesterday. So I thought that was pretty cute. Anyways, my point is, it kind of seems like Repzilla did the same thing with you, right? You had a very small channel, right?
Yeah.
At the time you made that video about him.
Yeah.
It was pretty detailed as far as like what you were criticizing him for. And it's not like Repzilla took to Twitter and said, "Oh, look at this look at this guy. He's a fucking joke." Yada yada blah. Just talking some smack, right? He fucking accused you of being a stalker and a doxer, right?
Yeah.
Like, I find it hilarious, right? Because a lot of people in the commentary community really they consider Repzilla a good buddy, right? It's kind of fucking hypocritical that that you're upset with this one guy for making a snarky clapback response about how he can't handle criticism when one of your buddies, right? People in the commentary community, Repzilla, come on, had a video made about him from a small time YouTuber, right? It was criticizing him, and his response was to call the guy a fucking stalker and a doxer. That is pretty that's interesting, isn't it? That's pretty fucking interesting. It's like you're all just a bunch of fucking hypocrites. And I find your situation pretty funny here, right? Because the big time YouTuber said like all these people in commentary like to do this shit where they all dogpile and everything.
All these wannabe YouTubers,
and
as he says,
it's kind of interesting, right? How they're buddies with Repzilla, who literally did much fucking worse to someone criticizing him, but then with this other YouTuber, right? They all need to jump in and start doing videos about it. It's interesting. It's curious. It's almost like they have no fucking moral standing.
Yeah.
Which maybe. I mean, one of them does stream out of a closet, so
He's
he's
I
your
like
spirit
Alpha
animal.
Rust's. I don't really like Augie, to be honest, but Alpha Rust does a good a
I
good thing
see
with
the
his
tweets.
closet.
It's funny back and forth. Def Noodles and Augie. It was. I put out a tweet about it because it was Augie was trying to get the guy to go onto a live stream with him, right? And Def Noodles responded to him, being a snarky little bitch, and Augie said, "I'm live right now if you want to come talk." And Def Noodles doesn't respond, and then Augie puts out another tweet. This guy demanded a conversation, and then he backed out of the live stream. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, you're the one who was demanding it. Anyways, Marsii, I find it interesting, right? That there are people who do commentary like same shit that Repzilla does. I'm not saying like the same level of content. I just mean that same general thing about commentary. When he got criticized, his way of handling criticism is to call people stalkers, doxers, all sorts of shit, right? Just slander and libel them like fucking crazy, right? Everyone's a fucking doxer. Everyone is a fucking stalker. Everyone is terrible and awful. Block, 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 block. Like I pointed out that he had a fucking this guy in his Discord server, right? This guy who literally we busted sending fucking hentai, right? Actual fucking pornographic images to minors in his Discord server at the time, right? You
Asking
remember
if
that,
you want
right?
to watch the hentai. Do you want to
Yeah.
watch some One Piece hentai, Crow?
Yeah, fucking creeper, dude. Anyways, we busted him. I said I was being snarky, don't get me wrong. I tagged Repzilla and I was like, hey, I just thought you should probably know that maybe you shouldn't promote your Discord server as being safe for fucking minors and then have a guy who shares hentai with minors in that same fucking server where he's chatting with you. You know what he did? Block, block, block. Because it's hilarious to me that you have everybody in commentary on this Def Noodles guy, right? Def Noodles, what a joke. What a joke. He can't handle criticism. Look at the way he just says everything sarcasm. He look at how he was just blocking everybody. And Repzilla's in all their fucking tweets chatting with them, right?
Trying to take the moral high ground.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Like seriously. It's interesting to me. It's interesting to me how you can make content on all these other YouTubers who aren't in commentary, right? I mean, those definitely ain't really in commentary. It's interesting to me how you can continuously do that. Meanwhile, you have a guy who thinks he's good friends with you, who does associate with you, who shares certain connections in Discord with you, like certain mods and everything, who some would say is a part of your community, who does worse shit than fucking this Def Noodles guy does, right? I found it very interesting, and then to see Def Noodles, right, point out that there's this little fucking Mean Girls club, as I like to call them, people still call them the fucking Goon Squad. No, people call them the Goon Squad, the fucking Augie crew, right?
Oh,
People call them the Goon Squad. I call them the fucking Mean Girls Club because let's be honest, not really goons. They're a bunch of fucking mean girls.
I think of us as mean girls.
I'd say that I'm kind of nicer though.
Yeah, but we're okay. We're the cool mean girls, and they're like the nasty mean girls. You know?
Steve, what the fuck are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
All the mean girls are cool. That's why they get to be mean girls.
No. We're on a different tier.
What the fuck you mean? Okay, shut. No. But again, it to me is like okay. There we go. The Oof Squad. I like that. We'll be the Oof Squad.
Can I just interrupt for a second?
Yes, Marsii. Please give us your opinion.
So my last communication with Repzilla, like in DMs, was the day before Priming's video came out, when he basically wanted to try and patch things, and I said, Like, I mean, that's cool, but I'd rather wait until after Priming's video came out because, like, he hasn't seen it. I don't want to, like, make promises and then him kind of feel betrayed or whatever. That was the last conversation I had in DMs with him. And then I think he blocked me, like, a few days later. But I was in his Discord. He spoke to me about how he was going to apologize or what he should do. And so I spoke to him via voice chat with there. On there, I'm just trying to be transparent about this. Like, I'm not saying, oh, last time I spoke to him was in DMs before Premier's video. And I messaged him once on Instagram because he hadn't blocked me. And I said, hey, we should talk about KL. Now, do you know about KL?
No.
So KL is a Twitter account that Repzilla has on many an occasion accused of being me, and he's not me. Like,
So do you know who it is, or is it he's just?
Yes, I do know who it is.
But it's not you.
No, it's not
Okay.
me. And the one time I reached out to Repzilla to, like, talk about it because I want to, like, explain kind of, like, my side, like, say, like, hey, like, I do actually know who they are, but they're not me, you know. Yeah, he blocked me on Instagram. So
That's like when
and-
Phoenix was trying to like tell Repzion that he wasn't Jack Frost, but just wouldn't listen. He just argued with him about it.
yeah, but yeah, like there's tweets and stuff of him and his fans saying, "Oh, alt account confirmed yet," and stuff like that.
And he's like being like, yeah, it is confirmed.
Pretty well. I think he said something like, "It seems like it," or something like that.
So what was this account like tweeting out that he was accusing you of being it then?
So they're basically trying to hold Repzilla accountable for what he's done.
So they kind of like how Primink was, well, like I guess not holding him accountable, but you made that video on him that just, I don't know, Repzilla should have seen and maybe thought about his actions, but yeah, okay. So like there's a lot of accounts like that on Twitter. I mean, like there's that Beanspill one for Edwin. There's a few for Onision. So I don't know why he would automatically just assume that's you because you've had, I don't know, a couple in his mind bad experiences because I guess you called him out on some shit.
Yeah, I think because we're both Australian, I think. But
Yo, what
I
up,
think,
real stream?
I think that he kind of thinks that anyone that's Australian that hates him is me, or something.
All Australians is Marsii.
Let me highlight this super chat first because I saw RSN sent another one. Marsii has been asked to take certain vids down, and he does from Poppy, which a few I want to see. He gets the ins and outs. Some call him a creep, but this is what all the commentary community does to get info on others.
What? I don't think anyone's called me a creep.
Yeah,
I haven't heard anyone call you one.
Well, I mean, Repzilla.
Yeah, but Repzilla doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you know, people. But here's the thing, right? If Repzilla makes the accusation, right, other people who follow Repzilla will then repeat that same shit. We've seen that plenty of times. Like I bring up Unirock's mods who left his server, right, have openly said, like, I used to fight with these people because they were having beef with Unirock, and I realized, like, why was I doing that, right? It's very easy to get caught up into that, you know, that's my guy, and then you don't need any evidence. You're just following what your leader's telling you to do. Now, I've been subbed to Marsii for years. Repzilla has linked to his channel before calling him a stalker, which was an interesting response to requesting rightful credit. Yeah.
Hey, can I get credit for this video? You're a stalker.
Yeah, I've said it before, and you know, Marsii, I'm probably going to be addressing your situation in the video I'm going to do after the stream tonight, and I might have it on. I might have it up tomorrow. Hard to say. Just depends on, you know, how much sleep I need. But I'll probably be
Zero.
addressing this
You need
because
zero sleep.
I do find it interesting, right, Marsii? Because like Primink had your back, right, when this
Yeah.
stuff was going on, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
it still does.
I've heard that he's planning on coming back to YouTube pretty soon, and
Okay.
I think that'd be great because I like his video content. It's
Yeah.
pretty fucking entertaining. Um, I've gone back and I have not seen like people who do commentary call out Repzilla for his behavior, right? I try to. I don't.
I
Yeah.
wish they would all hold each other accountable, but they don't.
No, because they don't want to fight with each other. So what? Look, I put it like
Crow,
this,
do
right?
something bad so I can make an exposed video on you.
I was about to release my Google Doc on origami, talking about his
Shit.
inappropriate touching of you, and why he was forced to leave the Crows of Judgment.
I mean, I was gonna keep that under wraps. You can't expose that. I love origami.
I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to. A lot of things have been said about me in this community.
It was consensual.
But Primink and Def Noodles, my top 2 subs. Oh, that's good. That's good. I miss Primink. I do too. Hey, Murray, how you doing? RSN, good to see you here, buddy. Plutonium B, I am being totally genuine as someone who just followed a link. What did Repzilla do?
Well, I mean, what didn't he do? What
Yeah,
didn't
I was
did he
just gonna
do?
say, what didn't he do?
Yeah, yeah. My whole thing is I understand where you're saying like you wish these people would hold each other accountable. I'm not one for naming names unless the person actually wants to come forward, right? But I've
Yeah.
had conversations with various people, right? Because when I actually have a chance to talk to people, I'm not as much of a dick as most people think I am. But I've had conversations with these people's mods before, right? And we're talking. I'm not different people, and they tend to tell me, "Look, man, they're good guys. We have issues too. We can talk to them. Sometimes they listen. Other times it kind of takes them a while to really get it, right? And sometimes they just don't want to fucking hear it." But in one of the conversations I was having, the guy was like, "Well, yeah, I mean, the guy just wants to ride the algorithm, right? He wants to ride his algorithm. You can definitely tell that he does want to talk about certain stories, but he'll wait until he can get more views out of it, right? So he won't do multiple videos unless he starts to see it trending into the algorithm. And sometimes he'll overdo a video or overdo a subject if he knows it's popular, even if it's not something he's actually interested in talking about. That makes sense to me, right? Because it's kind of like a business. But the issue is when you do commentary, right? And you call out somebody else in commentary, eventually they're going to start calling you out for your own bullshit. So instead, what they kind of do is they form their little clique. And they've referred to it before, right? Our friend circle. Our friend circle. I'm not going to allow that in our friend circle. Good luck talking to me or anyone else in our friend circle before, right?
I don't tolerate this in my community, all right? We need
Yeah.
verified phone numbers to join my Discord, which is just a lie.
Yeah. But my thing is when you do that, right? Inherently what you're saying is I'm not going to call them out. I'm not going to call them out. If they do something wrong, I'm not going to call them out. But then it becomes massively fucking hypocritical to see you doing content on somebody where you're calling the guy a pussy, you're making all this fucking, where you're bringing up all this shit, like you have like big dick energy. But I can point to someone that you actively ignore who literally creeps up behind you guys. We're buddies, like rubbing fucking elbows and shit. And you just go, yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, cool, man, cool. But you'll go fucking mad dog on somebody who isn't a part of that little friend circle.
Yeah.
It becomes annoying because, again, I see the shit that Repzilla did to you, right? Calling you a stalker, calling you a doxer, calling you a stalker because you wanted credit where you thought credit was due. I've seen it. I think when you watch the videos, right? Obviously, the format's not the same. Okay?
Yeah.
Repzilla does a lot into editing. You tend to just talk, right?
Yeah.
And I prefer people just talk, right? Now, I do like production value, and I always compliment production value. But when you watch both videos, you're both making the same points, right? The same exact points. You're coming up to the same exact conclusions. In the whole Mars Argo thing, I think it was something about what's that fucking show? Yeah, Rick and Morty. It's not something I saw anybody else talking about. You did it, and then later on, fucking
Repzilla.
Sorry, I can't believe I'm blanking on a motherfucker's name. Repzilla goes ahead and does his own video on the exact same subject, talking about the exact same points, and coming up to the exact same conclusion that you did. Now, do I think maybe he could just give you credit for that? I think he should. Now, you called it plagiarism, Marsii. I told you I disagreed with that, but I do think that it's very hard to say that Repzilla didn't watch your content and get the exact same topics out of your content. Unless you two are in just this like insane fucking wavelength that it happened over multiple videos, right? Yeah. Over multiple videos, you two are just like fucking in sync, psychic fucking wavelength and coming up with the exact same points and conclusions, right? Yeah, essentially he will rip you off. I agree with you there. He
even if it isn't technically plagiarism, it should still be like it's looked down upon. Like Repzilla got in shit for doing the same thing. He had other people's videos that he was almost saying word for word, but it was just like the same exact points, the same exact conclusions, same subject. He was saying it. So and he took all those videos down. And he realized that one time he just read off a chick's live journal, like word for word. That was kind of interesting.
It wasn't just that. He's actually plagiarized. Remember that like self-help therapist or something? He read the exact same thing as them. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then Matthew Santoro got in the same shit as well for taking ideas that weren't his and packaging them as if they were his, right? Like, so if you're going to do that, you could at least like put a link like this is who gave me the idea for this video. Check them out.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, if you're gonna do your commentary, right? Do your commentary. If you're gonna do your commentary, act like you got big dick energy, call other people fucking pussies, but at the same time, you're too much of a fucking coward to actually call somebody out because they're in my friend circle. I don't want to argue with their audience. That could actually affect my numbers. I could get a lot of heat because I've done some shit in the past. Then you're just a fucking pussy too, right?
Yeah,
you absolutely are. So when I saw these people like calling this Def Noodles guy a fucking pussy because he didn't want to go on Augie's little closet stream, I was like, come on. Yeah. You literally had this motherfucker that you're friends with who did so much fucking worse, and none of you have ever thought to say anything about it, right? None of you have ever wanted to call it out. None of you have ever wanted to do any content about it. And as it continues to happen, you keep your fucking mouth shut. And then I'm supposed to sit there and go like, these guys are keeping it real. No, I mean, you guys are fucking pussies. You will find another YouTuber that isn't part of your little fucking closet stream, sorry. You will find another YouTuber who is not part of your clique, who does the same sort of shit that people in your group do, right? Steve, right?
That's me.
Augie called you anti-O because you said something to him. I don't even want to say it was a call out. You said something to him. He called you anti-O, took your profile picture, blew it up, right? And blocked you.
Did I say anything to him? I think I just added him in something like a clip.
You added him in something. Yeah, you added him. And he fucking called you out and called you anti-O and shit, right?
Which is weird.
Fucking Senpai, right? He talked because Augie's the one calling out the Def Noodles and everything, right? He fucking calls out Senpai calls him out. He agrees to talk to Senpai. And don't get me wrong, Senpai's a fucking troll. He is.
I love Senpai. He's my favorite YouTuber.
Of course he is. Next to me.
No, he's a little bit above Leafy. Just a little bit.
Don't you dare. But no, Senpai's a bit of a troll, right? He's saying trollish shit to Augie, and like Augie's like first fucking thing to say to him was to ask him if he had autism. I'm like, okay, so you're calling out Def Noodles because you say he responds to everything with sarcasm, right? And he hides behind sarcasm. Okay, bitch, you hide behind the edgy shit. You either call or imply people have fucking autism. It's like your fucking go-to.
Asked him
right?
if he passed high school and shit. I'm pretty sure.
Don't.
No, that's what Augie did to Senpai. He asked him, "Is like, did you pass high school? Like, what was your GPA or some shit?" Like, he was actually asking him that.
After asking him if he had autism.
After asking him if he had autism. But all Sen did was basically ask, like, you know, oh, why are you sucking up to Keemstar so much and not so many words. I remember exactly what he said. That was the gist of it.
And the thing is, right? When we talk about these things with these other YouTubers and everything, right? And I think it's really relevant to this Repzilla situation. They like to act like they are on some sort of moral standing. Look, everyone at the end of the day is a bit of a hypocrite, and I think it's fair to say that, right? I think we all can get really into our own feelings at times. We can all make some very stupid decisions at times. We don't always hold ourselves to the standards we would like to, right? I think that's a fair thing to say about myself and about others, right? I don't think there's anybody on YouTube, especially, that can say that they haven't done something that's hypocritical, haven't done something that you could call out, right? I think that's fair.
Well, like, it seems silly to like not call something out just because you may have done it in the past, but you regret it and you're trying to learn from it. You know what I mean? So, like, let's say you stole something in the past. Does that mean like you shouldn't call out people stealing shit? If it's like, I guess, like, I wouldn't really call it someone stealing. I need a better example, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I think that's fair, right? I think it is to say that, but you know, you have these people and they fucking talk about how they're the realest people on the fucking platform. They're not afraid. They're yada 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 blah 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 blah. But then you look at them, right? And yeah, they have their own cliques, they have their own little friend groups, and they don't want to call out the bad behavior. Repzilla is part of that friend group. They don't want to deal with his little fucking tween audience, so they don't say shit about him. When Marsii criticized him for not giving him credit, Repzilla's response was to go fucking insane, threaten to flag, go to his audience and call him a stalker, right? Call him a doxer, say that Marsii put his family in danger. Did anyone in commentary think, oh my god, here's this YouTuber threatening a lawsuit, threatening to false flag, actually getting content taken down, right? With false flags, okay? Something that they're all pissed about, right? How many of them have done content on fucking Susie Lou, right? False flagger Susie Lou. Dude, Repzilla did it to a much smaller fucking guy.
Imagine him having that conversation with his lawyer. His lawyer's asking him, like, okay, so how did he get this picture of you? And he's like, I gave it to him in a DM.
But yeah, that's the thing, right? He's done all the shit that all of these content creators constantly go on about, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a joke. Crystal Ball threatens to sue everybody. Oh, Susie Lou, fucking look at her false flagging people. Death Noodles can't handle criticism. Bitch, if that's the case, stop buddying up with fucking Repzilla, who's done all this shit that you're fucking talking about, right? Because when I see you complain about it, right? When I see you pieces of shit complain about it, I sit there and go, what about Repzilla? Well, I mean, he's not really, he's not really a trending. Then shut the fuck up. You're not keeping it real. You're not doing anything other than doing what's safe, right? When Leafy got banned for doing constant videos on Pokemon, right? How many videos was he doing on Pokemon, right? Pokemon
I don't know, like 5, but he was teaching people how to do stocks.
I know. Like, he was clickbaiting, right? 100%. And Pokemon had done some fucking awful things at the time. She got fucking It's Guns and sponsors taken away.
Yeah, but she's a woman.
No, but you get what I'm saying, right? Now Pokemon is trending with all the fucking shit with her bullshit, right? And how many fucking videos has Augie done on Pokemon? How many videos has everybody done on Pokemon? I'm not ripping on you by saying it's not worthwhile content. I'm not. I was
gonna be like, how many videos have you done on Pokemon, Kurt?
I've done quite a few, and I'm not even interested in this. Well, it's funny to me. It is funny to me. But like, I don't get like outraged or upset by it. Like, I watch these videos where they're talking about how they ruined Bedmeister. He did nothing wrong, and this is just I'm sitting there going like, I mean, Bedmeister ain't exactly a saint or anything, and honestly,
I didn't even know who he was.
I mean,
Me
right?
neither.
But look, the thing is, when Leafy was doing all of that shit, it got him banned. Right now, everybody's talking about Pokemon, so they're all pumping out content on Pokemon. Without a Crystal Ball, released the medical records of a 9-year-old girl. Right? This is something a lot of people knew about at the time. I didn't. Right? Because
I like this. Is this revving up to defend Leafy, Crow?
Shut up.
I love you right now.
just hear me out. Just hear me out. Right? Without a because these guys talk about all the fucking research that they do. Right? All the fucking research that they do. I do my best. A lot of people do bring me information so that I can look through it. But, I work a full-time job. It's not the easiest thing for me. I don't have as much time to put in as I wish I did, right? And I'm trying to organize my time better now. I'm very fresh with this platform and everything. It's only been about a year. But I try my best. I try my hardest. I didn't know about the Without a Crystal Ball. I didn't know about her reaching out to the father in the Sophie situation, getting, the father wouldn't give her attention, so she switched over talking about the mom. I didn't know any of that stuff, but other people did. Other people were calling it out, right? So all these content creators are now jumping on the Without a Crystal Ball thing because she doxed creep show art. I'm like, well, yeah, that's bad. But what about all the other shit she was doing? No, she doxed creep show art. That's, oh my God, that's like the worst thing ever. And releasing the medical records of a 9-year-old girl wasn't, making false sexual harassment claims in order to get somebody fucking in trouble, that wasn't, right? This bitch has done all this shit. And people were calling it out at the time. And it would have been easy to find, especially with your audience, right? I'm sure that multiple people suggested it to you, but it wasn't the right time then. It wasn't the right time then. Stop playing this fucking game about how you're the realest people in the fucking room. You're not. You ride the fucking algorithm. You do content when it's safe. I understand it. A lot of you are afraid that your channel might get taken down. Fine. But let's not play these fucking games where you pretend like you're somehow like this fucking... I can't stand the fake big dick energy. I really fucking can't. It annoys the crap out of me. Look, I'll be honest with you guys, right? I love my channel, I love my audience, and we've been experiencing a lot of fucking growth. We absolutely have, and I appreciate everyone who's been a part of that. But the channel doesn't make me money, right? So I'm going to use this channel to talk about the shit that I actually want to talk about. I'll call out the people that I think are bad because they are objectively fucking bad. And when you're being hypocritical, I'm probably going to call you on it, right? I absolutely am, because what do I have to fear? When I was pointing out that there was this major fucking YouTuber that all of you like to suck his fucking dick, whose girlfriend was accusing multiple people, right, of spreading CP about her during live streams, right? Because this bitch was fucking psychotic. None of you wanted to do it. None of you wanted to be the fucking guy who called it out, right? Right?
She got trolled into admitting those bad things. She didn't mean that.
I seem to remember there's this really big YouTuber, right? And like everyone respects him, talking about how, his audience wouldn't be interested that like a guy with close to 1 million subscribers was out there with a psycho bitch girlfriend accusing people of having CP and spreading it online to get them banned, right? I seem to remember someone saying his audience wouldn't be interested in something like that.
Because he's riding the fucking algorithm. Because he's afraid to fucking go against the grain. It's fine.
Wait, who said that? I don't even remember who said that.
Oh, again, I'm not going to say the person's name unless they actually want their name to be said. Okay? If they want to come forward, because if they want to come forward, because I do know that they've watched my videos, because they've left comments before and they've deleted them. Okay? If you want to come forward and we can have a conversation about it, that'd be fine by me. I'm not going to.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. It's not Edwin, right?
Don't say their name.
I won't say. Don't say
their name.
I get why you don't want to say it.
Okay. Because look, at the end of the day, I think it's like with you, Marsii, right? You used to like Repzilla. You used to think Repzilla was respectful.
Yep.
And then you find out all this other shit, and you realize, these guys are not who they claim to be, and
Well,
that's
well, I don't think I would have been able to handle myself morally if I hadn't called him out. Because it's like, what are you meant to do? To sit there and see all this happen and not say anything? I mean, the thing is, who knows where my channel could have been if I hadn't done that, but I feel a lot better having done it.
Yeah, well, like, I mean, I don't. I'm trying to think of a good way. You can get like a lot of sub growth real fast going after other YouTubers, but it's not a steady thing, and obviously you get a lot of hate from the YouTuber that you're trying to expose there, like that I found out with Repzilla. Like I have fucking angry slug I gotta deal with for the rest of my life because of that shit apparently.
well, no, you don't. You just need to stop like talking to the guy.
But sometimes I just can't help myself, Crow.
Oh my god, it's you, dude. It's you. Okay,
It's on me.
I gotta highlight this because this is actually kind of important, right? Drama and opinions. Okay, this is relating to this whole thing that happened with Repzion, right? Drama and opinions wanted to clear Colton's name, right? And she knew that Repzion's psycho bitch girlfriend was making shit up. She had proof that she was making shit up, and so, you know, we're not talking about someone who did a smart thing. Okay, she did something that was dumb. She said, "Show me the photos." Okay, if you have proof, show it to me, right? And the response she got from all of these morally righteous people in the commentary community was, "That bitch asked me to send her CP. Can you believe that? That's illegal. That's illegal. That's illegal." Everybody knew she was making it up. But no. The fact that she even asked, that's proof. That's illegal. That's a crime. And I'm like, okay, call the cops. No. I'm just gonna say it on Twitter over and over again. Did you know all the other terrible bad things that she's done? Oh my gosh, she's a terrible YouTuber. She's totally irresponsible. What about the guy who's got way more fucking subs than her, whose psycho bitch cunt of a girlfriend is accusing people of spreading CP? That's not important to my audience.
Well, and we can also, there was no CP because like the only evidence they had that it was CP was the cup size, and then they doubled back on it, saying that it was a math error, and then was trying to make bargains with Drama and Opinions to, we'll switch it to just revenge porn if you just drop the video or some shit.
All these same people, right, who were, you know, shrimp dicked on calling out Repzion's behavior there, right? Just mad dogged on Drama and Opinions, right? Clowning on her like crazy. Couldn't say shit about Repzion, though, could you little fucking cowards? No. Still won't do it, will you fucking bitches? Won't fucking do it. Never fucking will. Right? If Repzion gets busted, right, doing something illegal, they'll all come out of the woodworks, right?
Of course they will.
Oh, we've been, you know, honestly, this is really disappointing, but, you know, I got to call it out when I got to call it out.
You fucking cowards. Fucking bullshit. But again, the thing that I thought was really funny there is Repzion, right? Because all these little fuckers had their big dick energy out on Drama and Opinions, a smaller YouTuber than all of them, right? Repzion went out and started making fun of her accent.
He deleted that video, by the way.
Yeah. Started saying some really racist shit about her. Was that worth, you know, notifying your audience about? No, absolutely not. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to go to war. I don't want people to think I'm fighting with Repzion. No. Because you're fucking cowards, and you should just own that you're yellow little bitches. And I mean yellow in the terms of the color of fucking cowardice and you know, fear from Green Lanterns. Just in case anyone gets like, oh, he's making a racist fucking thing there because apparently everything's fucking racist. No, just
all those yellow people out there.
Just the white dude that described how he thought he was living in Africa because he had black fucking neighbors, and then went on to make fun of the accent of someone from Africa, right? Just that piece of shit. You fucking cowards.
While also saying the N-word like 37 times in the same video.
Right. Yeah, people forget about that one too, don't they? Because our moral betters in the commentary community and their little friend group don't have the fucking balls to actually say it. Do you? Fucking worthless, spineless bitches. But I guess what really has me just like so hyped up on all this shit, right, is everything that Marsii has said goes right back to the same shit going on with this Death Noodles guy, right? Who they're all fucking dogpiling on now, like Def Noodle said that they would, which is hilarious. But in the case of Repzilla, I don't want to touch that. I don't want to go near that. No, 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 nope, 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 nope. Def Noodle's is pussy though, but not me, not me. I'm not gonna do it.
Can I say something?
Oh, buddy, you can chime in whenever you want.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
talk over Crow sometimes.
But yeah, you have to. I talk too much.
I'm a very quiet person, so.
No, I can feel it, but you just gotta say, Crow, shut up.
So Rep accused me of doxing, but he once credited me in the description of one of his videos and used my full name. And
How did he get that? Wait, what?
because we were friends on Facebook. Imagine that.
Oh my god.
But it was only up for, I want to say, like 3 hours or something. But I do have messages asking him to change it. So, like, I have proof that it did happen.
And that was Repzion who did that?
Repzilla.
Repzilla. That just is so ironic because apparently a picture from his Facebook is you doxing him, but him putting your full name on a video for 3 hours when his channel probably, what was this, when he had 8,000 or 10,000? That's still a lot of people to see in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some ironic shit there.
The thing about it that doesn't make sense is that he knows I have a channel. Why would he not credit my channel? Like, it's not an honest mistake at all.
Well, imagine if you did that. If you were like, you put his full name into the description of a video.
Well,
I don't think he'd be very happy.
I mean, it wouldn't matter because his name's public, but yeah, but I do get your point. I mean, like, mine is not public, just as a heads up.
I thought his like,
first name is, but
I thought his name was like not what that was.
yeah,
I mean, we're
but-
not supposed to know.
yeah, but like, if you put like Shane, whatever, like what he says it is at least. Like I wouldn't credit him under his actual name. Like I'd credit him like under the name that he says. You know, like
Yeah.
if I were to credit him by his name, you know.
No, for sure.
Anyway, I just thought I'd point that out. He did also put out my Facebook profile picture in like the bubble, like I did with him. This was late last year, and he also put out my Facebook name, so that meant people could find me. So that was really fun. Although my Facebook name at that time had been changed, so it wasn't my real name, and I have changed it since.
But you weren't linking to your Facebook at that time, right? That's not like how he did, where he was like, "Oh, go sub to my girlfriend's Facebook," or I don't know if he ever put his Facebook in there, but like, yeah.
No.
So it seems deliberate. Like it seems like he's going out of his way to kind of put stuff there that he probably shouldn't.
Well, the thing that kind of confuses that a bit more is that it only appears in, I want to say, maybe 3 or 4 screenshots, and the others have it hidden. So it's just like, why?
Yeah, like you went out of your way to hide it on the other screenshots, but conveniently left it in I guess some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sus, I would say.
Yeah.
I guess he can blame his brain injury. Guys, I thought I covered them all. My head hurts, alright? I got triggered and I couldn't focus. I just uploaded them unredacted.
Yeah, like
Another thing about that, sorry to cut you off, Crow.
guys, Marsii's learning. Let's give him some credit there.
Is that for that video, he said he had like, I want to say like 2 or 3 years of receipts or whatever, and you can just see the screenshots. It's like it was my current Facebook profile picture, for example. It's like he hadn't been holding on to them. He went and got them.
Yeah. He's something special, that Repzilla boy.
Well, I mean, like, okay, so I talked about this when you first hopped on here about how I first contacted you, Marsii.
Yep.
This Maeve girl, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to explain the way that I understand this story, and you can correct me if I say anything that's wrong.
Yep.
But it relates to what you're talking about here because in his takedown of this May person, he released her name and her photos to everybody. And
Yes.
the way these two actually interact is I don't know what first connects the two of them. What I do know is that Repzilla, you know, was in what some would call a cyber affair, right? Not
I don't think it
not not
was.
not sexual, not sexual.
Yeah, no,
I
I
mean,
don't think it was.
the two of them. I'm being a dick. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm being a dick. Don't worry. The two of them were kind of, sort of, basically it was like the relationship between Pokemon and Vedmeister, right? Not really in a relationship, but at the same time, they're having those sorts of conversations, right? He wanted her to visit him. Okay. And this is according to her.
Yeah.
She found he told her where he went to the gym, probably because you got to flex, impress the ladies.
Yeah.
She wanted to know exactly where he was at in Tennessee. She didn't just want to fly down to Tennessee. She found out where he lived. It was a trailer park,
Yeah.
and he was also still talking to this cinnamon person, right?
Yes.
So, to my understanding, she said, "No, I don't want to do anything," right? Or I don't want to hang out with you in your fucking trailer.
Yeah.
Something of that nature.
Yeah.
He got a little bit butthurt about it and took off to his audience, right? And did the same thing he did with you, right? Because it worked so well with you. He accused her of being a
Yeah.
stalker. He said that she was
Yeah.
stalking him. He said that she doxed him by using Google Maps, right? In the
Yeah.
sense that, he told her where he lived, said where he went to the gym, and she was like, it was actually pretty easy to find it out. And
Yeah.
she wanted to know before she flew down and met with the guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she got scared because he lives in a trailer park. And okay, I've been a dick about that too, but let me be clear. I lived in a trailer park for 2 years. It's a thing. People live in trailer parks. They're not bad people. Let's not do that game, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, she found out that he lived in a trailer park. It does have stigma attached to it. She didn't want to visit him knowing that he lived in a trailer park. He got all butthurt about it, ran to his audience, talked about how this girl was a stalker, released her name, released her photo. And I can understand why, right? Because Repzilla thinks he's like fucking a hot fucking commodity. And this girl basically dissed him for his fucking living conditions. So he
Yeah.
decided to accuse her of being a stalker. She stalked him, released her photo, released her name in videos. People asked him to take it down, and he refused to do it. She had to delete all of her social media accounts because of the massive fucking hate mob that came her way from all the little queens that follow Repzilla.
Yeah.
Now, Repzilla has never acknowledged anything that he did there was wrong. In fact, when he found out people were reaching out to this girl, right? His response was to tweet out again about how in 2018 this girl had stalked him by doxing him on Google Maps, right? Psychotic. The dude is fucking psychotic.
If anything, you could just be like, she's a little shallow, I guess, but not even, because like, why wasn't he just upfront about it? Be like, okay, if you want to come visit me, like just to let you know, I do live in a trailer park. I got that big YouTube money, but I am in a trailer park. It's a nice trailer, but I am. It's just so you're sure, because you're from Toronto, where there's like just a bunch of fucking buildings everywhere, not like in the middle of a land.
Yeah. I do have the screenshot of him telling her to add him on Facebook, and him giving her his Facebook name. So I think that she was in the YouTube comments, and then she reached out to him on his Facebook fan page, and then he basically gave his Facebook, and then they spoke on there. But they also spoke, I think, on Twitter. But from what Rep was saying, I don't fully understand. But I think that maybe after the trailer park thing, he blocked her on Facebook, and then she was still trying to reach out to him on YouTube and Twitter, I think, because she still, like, even though they lived in a trailer park and she probably didn't want to meet and stuff, she still kind of wanted to be friends, that he just didn't. And I guess it's also like my videos, like Crow was saying about it not being plagiarism and stuff. Like, in saying that, I mean, he's right. But, I mean, now that I look back at it, but I don't want to take down a video because I wrongly accuse someone of plagiarism. I want to be fully transparent in this situation. Like, I'm not going to take anything down. I'm not going to, like, omit things that make me look like the good person, you know? I'm here to tell the story and what happened.
Yeah, and I think like it would fall under some sort of plagiarism. Like I don't know if it's like directly plagiarism. I don't know the direct definition. I got like the definition of fucking murder wrong one stream, and everyone got mad at me. But it is taking someone else's idea and just repackaging it as your own, which I think is wrong. Like I think you should be called out on it.
Yeah. I did also make a video recently called the Repzilla Files. Don't know if either of you have seen it. But it's another 40-minute video, and it just goes about through the consistencies in his behavior and how he tried to get someone in 2017 to take down their video about him. And then 2018 was me. He tried to get me to take my video down, and then he tried to get Premier to take his video down in 2019. So there's a pattern of behavior there.
Well, I think he tried to get RSN to take his video down where he showed DMs between him and Cinnamon like a couple weeks ago too. So it's like a yearly event. Repzilla comes around. He's like, whose video am I gonna take down today? Kind of thing.
Yeah, and then he has a history of trying to discredit people who make videos on him as well, which isn't too surprising given it's Repzilla. The one thing that I kind of include in the video that no one's really spoken about, that I had the issue with him making videos about Danielle Bregoli.
So that's the girl that was on Dr. Phil, right?
Yes.
So I'm not familiar with him doing videos on her.
Okay, so there's still a few videos online, but he made 1 or 2 videos about her maybe being pregnant. She was like, what, 14, 15 at the time? And then he made a video about explicit photos of her leaking, which I just was like, what are you doing?
So wait, so he was leaking like private videos of her?
No. So he made a video about the photos leaking.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I'm not okay with that.
And was she a minor at the time? Because I know she's young. I don't know if she's like, I don't know when this was or.
Yeah, no, she was 14 or 15 at the time.
And these were like nude leaks that he was talking about?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of... Why? Okay, yeah, that's a weird topic to cover and a weird thing to bring attention to.
But he's taking it down.
Wow.
Well, how long was it up for? I just out of curiosity.
Probably...
God damn, Steve.
I want to know how much money he made off it.
Probably a year? I reckon
a year? Okay, yeah, he definitely made something off it.
But you guys want me to bring Grim on? Actually, I do want to have Grim on for a stream sometime.
I wouldn't mind having Grim on.
Grim, do you want to pop on? Because we're probably going to go for like another half hour or so. But But someone did highlight this comment, right? Chat actually moved pretty quick tonight. I love you guys. But someone had said, yeah, here we go. So MyTube777, he refuses to take down any videos which are proven lies, but he can ask others to remove videos. Duh. Yeah. Well, if the content you do is bad, right? In terms of like the statements being made, I can't ask you to take it down. What I can ask you to is at least correct the record, right?
Yeah.
At least do that much. If you have a video, it's still out there to this day, calling Marsii a stalker, calling him a doxer, when we know that that is factually incorrect, but he refuses to take it down, right? And I mean, I don't know how you look at that and be okay with it, right? Because at a certain point you have to say, well, it seems like you're okay lying to people. It seems like you're okay lying about people, right? And when you're called out on it, you just won't acknowledge it, right? You just won't say anything. You'll just pretend like it's not happening, right? You just leave it up there because enough people are still just going to agree with you blindly.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I like, because I do see, like, J Love says he's an entitled little plagiarizing bitch. What? Look, I think what he did was he stole content from you, right? In terms of, those were your points. That was what you were talking about. He came to the same conclusions as you. And when you asked him for credit, he threw a bitch fit. And he accused you of stalking and doxing him. Because the dude's psychotic. Now, guys, welcome Grim to the stream.
Hey,
What's
Grim.
going on?
Grim, I love your display picture.
I don't even know what my display picture is. For like nothing.
It's not.
It is.
Honestly, I'm gonna say thank you for bringing me on, and Marsii.
Oh, good.
I respect you for a lot of the fucking poppy shit that you've made. You have done a lot of fucking good videos, and there's a few of them that you have like deleted, and that I want to see.
Like what? I'll send you a
Oh,
link
it's just
for
like a couple links. A couple months ago, there was something that you made. You had to take it down.
You're talking about the Island Records video?
Yes.
That was interesting. I really want to put it back online, but I don't know who to ask.
If you can't, that's fine. But I would love to see what it was.
It was really interesting to me, at least.
Okay, it's fine. But anyways, how the fuck are you all, motherfuckers?
Doing good, Grim. Do you hear my beautiful voice on this mic that you paid for?
Wait, before you say anything, Grim, have we been swearing on this stream at all, sir?
Oops, I'm
madame?
sorry.
I swore like 4 times.
Fucking right, you better be
I
fucking
said
sorry. How dare you use the fucking F word on my stream, dude?
I said fookers, not fuckers.
I was like, as soon as Grim
You're fucking fookers, eh?
Fuck,
I'm over here trying to get you demonetized right off the bat.
Oh man, I was like, dude, you came in all hot, and I was like,
you know what? I already paid you $50
or
something like. You know what? That's more than your demonetization will get you.
Yeah.
You know, I do appreciate all of the super chats, buddy. You have single-handedly kept me fed in top ramen noodles.
No, I'm just trying to keep you like going for your Cyberpunk giveaway.
I am so happy because I never withdrew any money from our Patreon. So I was like, recently I said, okay, I should probably get the money out of there, and it's still held up because it got held on like a 5-day ban and 5-day block from putting in my account information. I was like, well, it's a good thing I got this started early because I need to get the money out of there for the fucking Cyberpunk giveaway.
Nobody cares.
Your growth is on track, though. You're gonna hit it. You're gonna hit it before January. So people just gotta keep subbing.
Anyways,
it's funny. The moment I said that you don't have to hit the 1,200 for me to do the giveaway, all of a sudden the subs just started coming in. It was reverse fucking psychology. I said I wanted the subs, so they didn't want to sub. I said, it's okay, I'll do it without the subs, and they all started subbing.
Hey,
I didn't even know you said that. I'm proud of you.
Hey.
Yeah, I said, I just want to do the giveaway for people.
Hey.
Yes.
Get back on track.
Yeah. What are we talking about right now?
I don't know, but I know Marsii is over here because of fucking what's his face? That guy
Zilla
with
Rage.
the fucking big hair and everything.
Big hair guy. Big hair guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, well, how's this? We're in the folder, okay?
Can I say something about the folder?
Yes.
I've been working on a master folder, which is that and like all the receipts and stuff from all the videos I've made about him that aren't included in that, so that people can just go to one place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
you know, Marsii, so you make a lot of videos on him, and you like have it all in folders.
Sorry?
You have him in your folders?
In the Google folders.
Yeah, the Google folders. I'll make a Google Drive with this and everything else that I've done in videos, because this is just the Premint stuff and before the Premint stuff.
Okay, so it's the Premint stuff. Okay, that makes sense then.
J-Love, you gotta hit the bell to get the notifications.
J-Love is a little bit retarded. Don't mind her.
Oh no. My god!
That's J London.
Oh, I thought you said J-Love.
No, I did, but then he highlighted J London's comments.
No, guys, stop! You can say fuck, you can say bitch, you can even
She's retarded. It's okay.
All you want.
It's
Don't
okay.
say the
She is
R
legit
word.
retarded.
Oh no!
I love her.
No.
She's one of my favorite people.
Please don't cancel me.
Cancel Marsii.
Canceling you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Marsii Show. This is Marsii, taking over for Crow's Judgement today. As you know, everything said on this stream is fully endorsed by Marsii Productions. Marsii, the Marsii Show, the Marsii, Jack Marsii.
And if people say retarded, we do not endorse this.
Unless it's the Marsii Show, in which case we fully endorse the word retarded.
And back to the show.
We're in it now. We might as well just keep using
Right.
the retarded word.
Oh,
Wow.
God.
Retard is not a bad word. Oh my god.
That is going to be so much ammo for Repzilla. Just watch out for his next video.
Repzilla.
Let me help you out.
Retard.
We here at the Marsii Show do not support the use of the word retarded in order to describe the Repzilla audience. We prefer the term the Short Bus Squad.
What?
For just $1 a month, you can help to have more cars hit kids to turn them into Repzillas.
Mentally deficient. Better?
We here at the Marsii Show prefer to call the Repzilla crew the mentally deficient squad. We feel it's much more appropriate to the viewer base of said show. These views are fully endorsed by Marsii. Yes, that Marsii who did indeed stalk me. Stalk the man named Repzilla, who has no association to me. In fact, a terrible person, this Marsii motherfucker. But I do speak on behalf of the Marsii Show, and we do endorse calling little children retarded.
At least I do, for sure.
Do I change my avatar? I gotta see if this works.
This is the part of the stream that we're going to know.
Yes. Does my new avatar pop up?
Marsii, you don't have to worry, because anyone who clips this is going to see the Crows of Judgment watermark in the top right-hand corner. You're fine. You're fine.
Don't mess over Marsii.
You're fine, buddy. You're fine.
We don't have Australian accents either.
Yeah, exactly.
So true.
Do y'all have my new avatar?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Do you guys have my new avatar?
Putin flipping you off.
Wait, guys. Do you have my new avatar?
I don't know. I'm looking at you, Crow. I see.
Oh. Oh, damn!
Crow, where'd you get that hair?
Crow got some new hair.
Oh, you know, I was born with hair like this from my good daddy Joe Exotic. Fuck that Carol Baskin bitch. Put him in jail for no apparent reason.
Wow,
No
bro,
reason.
there goes all your integrity.
No reason whatsoever. It's not like he ever doxed her, right? Had he doxed her, I would have understood putting her in prison because all doxers and stalkers, Marsii, should go to prison. But Carol Baskin never got doxed. She never got stalked. All my daddy did was threaten to kill her, and that bitch deserved it.
Yep.
Whoa, Kimosabi, come on, guys.
Anyway,
I got distracted for a second. I thought
fucking Marsii and say that he actually made some good shit on his videos back in the day about fucking Poppy and everything, and legit Repzilla.
I was gonna say the present too.
Yeah, what's this about, dude?
No, he's made some good ones. Unfortunately, he's had to take them down.
Good ones. Still, not good.
I still make Poppy and Miles Argo videos 3-4 years later.
Exactly, and you've made some good ones. Unfortunately, the ones that I've tried to see have been taken down.
You gotta send him some in a Google Drive for him. A special Grim Drive.
I will.
But I make Poppy videos here and there also.
Is that maybe where I've seen your name?
You may have. If you've seen there was 3 or 4 months ago I made a Poppy video. You may have seen it. It was decent. Got a decent amount of views, but you may have seen it from there.
Okay.
I don't even know who Poppy is. I think I know what she looks like.
Dude, I love Poppy.
Little kids are scared of her.
She has grown a lot. Now she's dating fucking what's his name?
Ghostman.
Ghostman, yes.
Everybody knows Poppy is a dumb, retarded bitch, and that is worse.
Oh my god!
Yours truly, Repzilla.
Kick this guy.
You can't kick Repzilla. Repzilla can kick you though.
But no,
but I won't.
Last night I was listening to music and everything, and Poppy had a new music video for fucking Christmas song. It was what was it? Oh my god! She made a Christmas song. Oh my god!
She made 4 of them.
Yeah. She made 4 Christmas songs, originals, or is she covering them?
There were 3 originals. There were 3 originals, 1 cover.
Well,
are they done in a goth way, or
no? They're
I don't know what kind of music she makes.
Okay, she normally is. She has no style in my eyes. Okay.
Nah.
She does whatever the hell she wants. But these were actually more or less your traditional Christmas type theme.
Okay.
And I don't care for Christmas type themes, but I was like, oh, these are actually pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I have to address the Crows of Judgment audience here, and I got to call out this degenerate known as Jay London. This is the type of homophobic content you will find here on the Crows of Judgment. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Joe Exotic is not my daddy. Okay? He just occasionally bends me over the barrel and puts it in me. That does not make him my daddy. Okay? That makes him my casual friends with benefits. Okay?
And he shoots it up your ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's wrong with a little bit of cocaine and meth? Huh?
You don't mind him shooting it up your ass, huh?
Why would I? Why would I, Repzilla?
I ain't gonna hate on
my
it.
friends with benefit, Joe Exotic, shoots up my ass, makes me call him daddy.
All good.
Just because
no
he
passing
makes me call him
judgments
daddy does not make him my daddy. Okay? I am deeply disgusted and offended that I will be called a homosexual.
You were called homosexual. What?
Everybody knows Repzilla likes the woman.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
god.
They call you homosexual? We got to show this.
It was deeply implied that just because Joe Exotic sticks it in me and makes me call him daddy, that I'm somehow a homosexual. That is not what homosexual means. That is not what homosexual means. That is not what homosexual means.
That's not
having Repzilla having sex with men does not make me gay.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry.
Just the fuck, man.
Oh my god, someone's gonna get really offended by that. Someone's
Maybe.
get really fucking offended by that.
Yeah,
My booty hurt after that one.
Huh? What?
My booty hurts after that one.
All I can say is I blame Jay London for setting it all up. Jay London, if I get canceled, I'm taking you with me. Oh man, sorry.
We'll just have to start streaming on Jay London's channel.
Right? We'll have
I'm
to.
going cam on.
Whoa, Grim!
How you like
Whoa,
this?
buddy, let me see your tattoos.
Yeah, the cat
Let me
ones.
see the- Dude, that is solid.
What do you want to see? The cat tattoo? I have to take my fucking hoodie off for that. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, we want you to strip.
So am I the only one here without a tattoo?
Yes.
You don't have a tattoo? We got to get Marsii a tattoo.
No, it's an Australian thing. They don't get tattoos in Australia.
Yes, they do.
I'm back. So,
do you have a
cat
tattoo?
made some tattoos for me.
Yeah.
That's my. Where is it? Oh, okay. The Grim logo. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see. Hold on, let me highlight it for everybody.
I don't know if it shows up.
Turn it more to the left. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So Kat made that. And this one's still healing up that she made.
Shit.
Ooh.
So, right now, Jasmine. So Jasmine was gonna try to get a PlayStation 5. She did everything she could to get me one, and I was
You know
like,
what?
"Baby,
Wait.
yeah,
They
that's." I
already
was
have-
telling her.
They have PS5 Pros in the making already.
I was telling her, I don't think it's that big of a deal to get one on launch because they always wind up releasing another edition. I'm still having fun with the PS4. Most of the games for the PS5 coming out are available on PS4. I'm just like, I don't think I need it right now. So instead, she was like, you know what? You've been wanting to get your sleeve done for like over a year now, right?
Fuck yeah, do the sleeve.
Oh, dude, I'm going to do the sleeve. So I'm going to do... I finally decided how I want to do my tattoos, right? So I'm going to do Venom on my arm here, right? I'm going to do like the black symbiote dripping down into the rest of my arm. And I was going to wrap up the rest of my arm in like comic panel pages, right? So it looks like Venom's infecting the rest of my arm. I thought that would look
that's a good idea because you have an idea of how it's going to actually go across your arm.
Exactly. But there's one more tattoo I have to do. I have to get Deadpool right here.
Okay,
I gotta do the Deadpool logo right there.
And then have Venom.
Hold on.
Oh,
you see this arm here?
Yeah.
One Piece is gonna hit 1,000 chapters. Okay, I'm doing my entire arm for One Piece. I'm gonna do the Ace tattoo. I'm gonna do the Straw Hat logo. Oh man, I'm looking forward to that a lot.
See, like my cartoon arm, I just have all kinds of random shit on it. I don't know if you can see this. I got my Cat in the Hat.
Oh, let me highlight it again.
Ghost in the Shell.
Oh shit! From God damn it! I'm
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. And then fucking.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's dope. That's dope. I love the hand one. Fucking.
Thank you.
All right, Marsii. Look, buddy.
Yep.
I do feel like awful for you, right? Because you're dealing with somebody who people don't want to call out, in the sense that you have people in commentary who will call out anyone for doing less than half of what that man has done.
Yeah.
And continues to do, right? But because he's in with the right people, they'll keep their mouth shut. They're afraid to get involved. And, I will hear 1,000,001 excuses as to why, but at the end of the day, it's just that, he's in commentary, they're in commentary, they associate in the same circles. You should have gotten way more support than you did. Now, fortunately, and I will say this, at least Primink was there, right? At least Primink was there, set up that Google Drive with you, called Repzilla out, And for a time, Repzilla did have to take responsibility for it, even though he still won't apologize to you directly for the shit that he did. But the fact that he's still out there doing the same shit to other people, he went right back to accusing that girl of being a doxer and a stalker, the way he accused you of being a doxer and a stalker. Hasn't stopped. I don't think it ever will stop, because at the end of the day, he's going to hang around the circles, he's going to hang around the groups that would normally call that type of behavior out. But instead, they'll come up with a million reasons why they can't. Oh, my audience, that's not the type of content my audience is interested in. But then make fucking video after video after video about other people doing it.
Sadly, everybody's going to screw Marsii over.
Marsii, I think you're way too nice of a guy, honestly.
Well, I mean, I really thank
I agree.
You lot and Premium, of course, and RSM for getting me on the stream, and just anyone who's shown a support, because I wasn't really expecting any, and I know it's been a few years now, but every bit of support really just means a lot, and I thank you so much.
Anytime.
Not everyone on YouTube is crazy.
You keep doing your fucking videos, make them.
Grim, take your camera off.
No, why?
Why?
You can't vape on stream.
What? I thought that was allowed. You let Mario smoke cigarettes on stream.
Well, first off, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you did
on stream
multiple times.
You can't do drugs on stream.
You can't do drugs.
I can smoke on stream.
Yeah, you can smoke and fucking vape. You can't do drugs unless you're actually. You can actually do drugs if you are in a state that allows it.
Well, I thought you could get demonetized.
No, if you're in a state that allows it, it doesn't.
Wait, hold on.
Are you worried about getting demonetized?
Wait, are you guys telling me this entire time I could have been smoking cigars on stream and I haven't?
Yeah, you could.
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm such a jackass.
It's only about it's what's illegal in your state.
Ah, god damn it.
Because RSN, he vapes all the time on his stream.
Oh yeah, vape companies sponsor YouTubers. Fuck, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it's all about what's legal in your state, and if it's illegal, you can't do it. So if you want to smoke a bong and if you're in a state that it's legal and you want to smoke pot on your stream, you can do it all you want because they can't do anything about it because it's illegal.
Fuck that.
Just put all your drugs in a vape, and then it doesn't matter what you're doing.
Now, if you live in Oregon nowadays, you could fucking shoot up and everything.
I am going to become a cigar tuber and just buy cigars from the cigar bar and bring them home and smoke them on stream with you guys.
And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to like mess you over or anything, but yeah, vaping is fine.
We're gonna vape, say retarded. We're gonna fucking swear.
Right? What, Steve? Do you vape? Like not the fun stuff.
I don't, because I don't have like a vape. I guess I have
By
like
the way,
a
I'm
milkshake
show you
vape.
this. You see that? Real?
Shit, that is nice. Yeah,
guess who made that?
Some cool merch. Fuck.
Who made that?
Cat.
Cat, right?
Cat.
I'm slow to the uptake.
Everybody respect Cat and go spend money on her for everything art.
Oxford always smokes cigars on stream.
Or if you just want to donate to her, just you know,
just donate.
Just give her money.
She's amazing. Yeah, give her some money. She is amazing.
All right, guys, we're gonna end it for the stream here tonight. Marsii, again, I want to say thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
I hope more people are willing to cover your situation, because as much attention as I want to bring to it, more people should talk about the shit that you went through, the shit that you still go through. You know, Repzilla, for everything that he has done, I think the easiest thing he could do is just man the fuck up, own the shit that he did to you, and give you an actual apology, right?
Yeah.
I think he at least owes you that much.
I don't think I came in at the right time whenever I wanted to talk about something, but anyways, cheers to you guys.
Cheers, Grim.
Thank you, buddy.
Cheers.
And everybody, thank you so much for who supported us on Patreon. We always do appreciate it. The Patreon link is in the description. I don't plug it as much as I probably should, but even $1 will get you into our Discord server where you can see us post really crappy memes, which is always fun. Turtle, Pixlexia, Rev, Alexa Graham, Geeky Pixie, Steve DeLive, Jess, Cat Thomas, Julian Cyan, Dagger, Ali, Katie Ambro, Lauren S., Ravenous Hound, Chris Anonymous, Origami Maria, and Devil Hunter Nero. Thank you so much for helping support our channel. We really do appreciate it. And thank you all for tuning in and watching the stream today. Please give the Marsii Show a sub if you're not already subbed to his channel. And
you messed Grim up. What are you doing?
And I just want to say thank you, Grim, for also showing up and supporting us today. It was great seeing you, Grim. It was great seeing your tattoos. We really do appreciate you. And as Grim will always tell you, Crow is like one of the greatest guys on the face of the earth. I really love that dude. He is awesome. You know, if I could suck any man's dick, it would totally be Crow's. There we go!
Yeah.